We want to help people to do better shopping at malls and as well as retail stores. And in India, we don't used to have a kind of solution which we have in US. Like in US, we have point inside, right? Point inside, and some of the indoor map based companies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we have designed the solution especially for India because we want to help people here. So, for example, people don't know their exact location in the mall, and they even don't know what are the products and brands, and as well as the deals and discounts which are currently selling in the store. And also, we want to give store recommendations for each and every retail store in the mall. So, all this kind of detail a user can get via our app and as well as our website. And also we have created a platform login for shop managers where they can use our platform to upload all these kind of details like shops in-store images, brand latest product images, new product launches, and they can also schedule the deal or offer which is going to be run for the coming days. Also they can engage with customers like Zomato, right? Zomato from India.
Mm-hmm.
Zomato. No, actually, it is a restaurant discovery site with the same kind of features. Customers can rate the restaurants and they can discover the restaurants each and every corner street of the India. So we want to do the same thing for retail stores in India. And initially, we want to focus on malls. So that's why we created our own indoor maps. We have not used any Google Map or any other map-based APIs. So the indoor maps which we are using currently in our website and the app is created by us only, by our own team. We used to collect all the data from the mall and then we'll upload into our database.
So can you explain how it works for the user? Let's say I'm a customer. So what?
Yeah. Yes. So, for example, if a customer plan for a shopping for this weekend, he can go to our website or download our app, and he can search for a specific mall. Say, for example, Phoenix Market City in Chennai. And if he search for that mall, we will give the mall map to him. Like he can download that map in our website, and he can choose the brand which he loves most, and he can get to know the latest deals which are currently running there.
So that's how let me explain how I understand it. So I'm a user. I download the app. In the app, I enter that I'm going to visit Macy's, and then in Macy's I'm looking for a Diesel T-shirt. So I'm like typing in, I'm searching, I'm browsing the content of the mall, and I can find Diesel, and then inside Diesel I can find the T-shirt which I'm looking for, and then I get a location of where it's located, like the floor number 3. Right next to the elevator, right?
That is actually directions. We have developed directions and enabled for only a few malls from India.
I'm trying to look at I'm trying to search right now the Apple Store, and there are some solutions which say shopping mall apps, shopping mall mobile app. So did you see them?
In the screens you are sharing with me?
No, I'm not sharing the screen. I'm just asking you whether do you think that the list of competitors you shared with me is complete, or there are more competitors which you didn't show there?
Actually, there are some other competitors they are not into malls actually. These guys also like Shop City, Just Dial, they are not into malls actually. They are not focusing exclusive on malls. So what is our strength is we are focusing on malls, and it is where people are mostly used to go for shopping at weekends here in India.
So you're targeting your app to India specifically?
Exactly.
So it's for local market?
Exactly.
And your company is American or Indian?
Indian.
Oh, okay. Because we are investing only in American companies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's our limitation. So, well, I'm not against the market in general, but
Okay.
well, not really in general. I'm not really, I can't say I really love the idea of investing into local Indian market, but we can only give money to an American company because we are in America and all the contracts and everything is American. So you have to be incorporated here in America. Okay, so here's what I think. In this case, there's a big problem, the big potential risk that eventually these people will come to India and they will wipe you out because they're big and they're old and people use them, and they will eventually enter the market of India or any other country, and then your local solution will be not so much required. That's one thing. Another thing is that, investing into something which is just copying the model of somebody else is, well, there's no big value. I think it's difficult to get a big value if you're just copying someone because you're not really inventing something, and that's why even if they enter the market and even if you're successful by that time, and even if you be able to acquire that many shops and all the shops going to be in your database and you will control the market by that time, for example, in a year or two, and then these guys come to the market and they want to get rid of you, they may want to buy you out. To buy your company and just to acquire you instead of because you have the market, because you have the user base. And even in that case, the value of this acquisition is not going to be too high because there's not much new in your model. That's what I think. My biggest concern is that this is the local business for India. So this is my main. Yeah. Even though it looks okay. I'm not saying that there's some, because you have a product now. You looks like you understand the market, and looks like you're implementing it. You technically are capable of actually making that, so you have the technical team on board. So it looks good. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like it. Yeah, I would say that there are more positive things than negative things. The biggest concern for me as an American investor is that you're far away and there's a different country. So I don't know the market and I don't know your reality. I don't know whether it's possible, whether the information you're giving me is actually, I can validate it. I can't really, because there is different market. I'm here, you're there. So that's why it's a mismatch. Aside from that, I would say that I see more good things than bad things. The second bad thing which I see is that you're you're duplicating someone else, which is in general not so good. So I would suggest you to focus less on the traditional approach of just acquiring the market and just getting on board all the shops and just making this solution big and hoping for the best, but instead find something which will seriously and significantly differentiate you from everybody else. So instead of just saying, you know what, it's yet another search app where you can just search and find the product, and then we can put you all the deals and everything, and it's just yet another good-looking app for search. Just try to find something which you will be able to put on the front page of your deck, of your presentation slides, and on your website, which will say like, hey, this is something really new for everybody, for the whole market, not even for India, but for the whole world. So we invented this approach, which shouldn't be something big. It can be something really small, like some really nice small feature. But this feature will give, for me as an investor and for your customers as well, will put you aside from everybody else, and will say that this is a unique guy. These guys are unique. They're doing something really not traditional, not like everybody else. In that case, your value will be, in my eyes, will be higher. So that's my two suggestions. First of all, you should definitely go for local investors because they will be able to help you way better than me. They will be more interested because they understand the reality over there, they understand the risks. I don't understand them. And the second thing, I suggest you to find something or invent something, or maybe you have it already, but you're not you're not really emphasizing it now. You're not putting it on the front of the whole deck. The whole presentation of yours looks like a pretty good looking, but a very traditional business or traditional startup, which just starts. Okay, there are many features. We have like 6 features on our presentation slides. We give all the possible solutions for shoppers. We're so big, we're so good. Give us the money. We're gonna be, we're gonna control the market. It looks like you're gonna build something like Yahoo. It's too big. It's too big for a startup. I mean, for me, it looks, if the more features you have, the less is the value for me as an investor. So for me as an investor, it's way better to have a startup with 1 feature instead of a startup with 6 features.